This video is sponsored by A&M ACT. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing June 2023's 58. And this one is kind of easy, but I've noticed that when we put letters instead of numbers, you guys kind of freak out a little bit. So let's take a look at how we can break this down a little bit. And when we put it in standard form and you have to move it to the other, or to y equals mx plus b form, really goes over the top. So let's figure out what it's asking. In the three equations below, A, B, and C are positive real numbers. Each equation will be graphed in the standard coordinate plane. Which of the following will result in a negative slope? So what we're looking for is, remember, if you think about your slope form, it's the y equals mx plus b, y equals mx plus b. So the coefficient in front of x needs to be negative. And I want to make sure we realize that when it moves from one side of the equation to the other, it's going to change signs. Okay, so let's start with number 1. So say that was 3x plus 4y equals 12. Let's take a look and see if that, let's put numbers in there. Why not? So we're going to subtract 3x to both sides. So far, it does look like we're going to end up with a negative slope. All right, so we end up with 3x plus 12. We're going to divide both sides by 4. Yep, that one gives me a negative slope. So I want to look for that. I want to get rid of this one. Look at that. Now I'm only left with only 1 and 2, and 1 and 3. So let's take a look at, let's skip number 2. I know that sounds funny, but we can. But we can go 3x minus, sorry, that's going to be minus 4y equals 12. Now let's, instead of trying to redo the whole thing, let's go ahead and put this negative right there. What's going to happen to this? It's going to be positive, so we know it's not this one. So we do need to go here and do this one. Now we already know that if it's positive, it's going to be negative on this side. So let's make this negative and that negative. So that's what happens. We're going to add 3x to both sides. So that gives me positive 3x. But I have this negative 4 that's going to come over to this side of the equation and be divided by everything, therefore give everything a negative number. So 3 is also going to give me a negative. You'll notice I made it real. So I put numbers in for A and B, and I used the same exact numbers all the way through, so I didn't have to play with A, B, and C. And that's the key, guys. When you're doing these, just make them, because it doesn't really matter what this side of the equation is, because I don't really care what the y-intercept is. I only cared about the slope, okay? So don't be afraid to kind of say, well, let's just put numbers in there and see what happens. That's a great strategy. Well, hopefully you like this one. Make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and I'll make more of these. You have a great day, and I'll see you next time. At A&M ACT Prep, we offer small classes. Visit our website, amactprep.wordpress.com, for more information and to register for our upcoming classes.